News 18. Weather from where you live.
Well, 1864, coldest New Year's Day on record after we had a blizzard, very similar to the blizzard of 78 in 1918 with up to 17 inches of snow. A lot of wind and our high temperature, minus 14, the low minus 25. Even down at Crawfordsville, the high was only minus 14, but by late in the month, we had 65 degrees. It's amazing how the weather can change in here, around here very quickly, and tonight, it's changed for the better or worse, depending on your opinion about snow. It's snowing viewing area wide right now from Morocco all the way down to Thorntown and from Covington all the way to Rochester. And there's some small bands where it's falling at a moderate clip. And that snow is going to be with us as we get into the overnight and even into tomorrow morning. And the winds will crank up too. I think after 3 a.m. we'll start seeing stronger gusts. We're getting gusts now about 20 miles an hour after 3 a.m. to about 8 or 9. Gusts up to 30, 35 miles an hour at times. It's 15 at Winnemac now. It's 21 Lafayette, 26 at Crawfordsville, 23 Covington. We're all headed for the teens tonight, and that's as warm as it will get tomorrow. It'll be steady in the teens and start to fall off later on in the day. This is going to be a 4 to 6 inch snow. It's a pretty dry, powdery snow. So it's going to blow and drift around, especially later on tonight. Then another system late in the weekend. Right now, preliminary data shows about a 1 to 4 inch snow. That might be conservative, and it does look like a lot of blowing and drifting with it as well. So here's the high-res futurecast. We'll take you hour by hour, minute by minute here. This is 2:40 early tomorrow morning, and the snow is still widespread, and there'll be some heavier bands that come up from the southwest. We're seeing some pretty heavy bands near St. Louis right now, and some of those will start to overspread the area. That's about 7 o'clock in the morning. Still snow area wide in some areas where the snow's coming down at a pretty heavy clip in narrow bands, but by 9:20, the heavier snow is starting to pull away, and then the snow comes to an end. This is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We may see a few breaks in the clouds. Then tomorrow night, if we can really clear it out, we could be well below zero. But I think some patches of clouds kind of coming off Lake Michigan may actually keep the temperature up around about -1 or -2, but still a very cold night. And in terms of snowfall accumulation from this event, about 4 to 6 inches area wide. Rensselaer, Fowler, Lafayette, Logansport, all 4 to 6. This is a more detailed look at totals. About 6.1 up here towards Rochester and also Wheatfield, 5.5 towards Rensselaer and Remington, 5.5 to 6 northern White County, 5.1 Monticello, 4.5 in the Lafayette area, and then down towards Crawfordsville around 4, perhaps a little over 4 Frankfort, and close to 5 at Kokomo. And get used to the cold weather. This is going to hang on for a while, right up through January the 15th at least. And I tell you what, next week we could have some of the coldest weather. You know, in some places it could be the coldest in 10 years. And other places about 3 years. So bottom line is well below zero. And with normal precip, if you like snow, you are going to be in a good mood because our opportunities for snow will be there. We've got several rounds that we may get with time. 32 Saturday, more snow on Sunday, but then a tremendously cold air mass comes out of Canada. 0 for the high on Tuesday, and we could be down to 15 below zero early on Wednesday morning. And some places in outlying areas and low places could easily drop down to 20 below zero. So this is going to be really dangerous cold next week.
Absolutely. We're going to have a rough go of it the next week. And the last couple of years, the Big Ten's had a rough go of it in the bowls. They've been